Problem 17. What's the slope of the line that passes through the points 1, 3, and 5, 10? Slope is change in y divided by change in x, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. However, if you want to be sure you're right, you may want to graph the problem as well. 1, 3 would be here. 5, 10 would be here. What is my change in y? From 3 to 10, which is 7, and from 1 to 5, which is 4. If we like substituting into the formula, we have 10 minus 3, that gives us 7, divided by 5 minus 1, which gives us 4. In either case, the slope of the line is 7 over 4. Do not give your answer in decimal form. This is so much more efficient with algebra, slope, and graphing. On to problem 18. Jerome had a leaky tire. He wants to know how fast the tire is leaking. Here we have some results. At what rate is air leaking from the tire? Well, in 3 minutes, it loses 1.8 psi, pounds per square inch. From here to here is 4 minutes, and Jerome loses another 2.4 psi. 1.8 divided by 3 minutes is 0.6 psi per minute. 2.4 divided by 4 is still 0.6 psi per minute. So he is losing 6/10 pounds per square inch per minute, because here is my change in y, here is my change in x. 0.6 psi per minute. Oh goody, part B. After taking the last measurement, that would be this one I suppose, he decides to drive to a repair shop. It's safe to drive as long as the air pressure is at least 15 psi. How much time does he have to get to the repair station and be safe? Well, 24.6 minus the danger zone of 15.0 is 8.6, 9.6 psi. He can lose 9.6 psi. If he loses 0.6 per minute, 9.6 psi divided by 0.6 per minute is going to be equal to, grab the calculator to save your time, 9.6 divided by 0.6 gives him about another 16 minutes. He's got another 16 minutes. He will have to drive carefully. I hope there's a repair station close. Use the graph below to explain how change in the slope affects the steepness of a line. The larger the coefficient of x, the larger the slope, and the steeper the line. We see, for example, this coefficient is 3x, up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1. Y equals x, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Y equals 1/2 x, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. The larger the coefficient, the steeper the slope, the larger the number, the closer the line is to vertical.